He got a little interesting style. His gameplay is a lot slower than Virgil. Yeah, his gameplay is a lot slower because I'm more backing away. It's like this is like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I gotta stand. I'm using the stand to attack and then finish him off myself. But then I gotta go in and finish it off myself, so I can't be too far.
Slice him.
Move right to lock on enemy. What's on airborne targets? Okay.
Slice him.
His gameplay is interesting.
Descend it is. I need you.
What is this, like a tree or something? Jeez. Got a whole bunch of red orbs. Dodos. And that was annoying. I was talking to my friend Ricky last night, and he said he picked up or one of the bombs. Oh yeah, I wonder which one he picked up. The manga is actually really good. What? Like I like reading the manga a lot. Did that come from upstairs? He likes it a lot. Yeah, man. Nah, it's good. It's good. Especially when they oh no, I came from here. Especially when you read the manga and it has like the names, the stand names. And it has like the actual stand names. Oh, maybe I have to, maybe I have to go down there. I don't wonder which one, but all the parts are good. Triggers at level 3 or higher, you can use it to summon Nightmare. He will attack enemies on his own until the gauge runs out.
Slice him. Slice him. Slice him. Gouge him. Rest in peace. Pardon me. Right.
See ya.
Away. Die. Gouge him. Breathe like yourself.
The art and some questionable stuff throws me off. I look and want to watch the new one on Netflix. Cujo's probably the only main character I tolerate. Yeah, he's dope, bro. He's dope. It's definitely worth it, man. It's better when you're watching the Japanese dub because you hear the names of the like the artists and shit of the musical bands and shit that they use. But man, it's good to watch, man, because the stands make it like because part one is good because I like the Hama and I like the way it ends. And I like the way part 2 goes, and I just like the whole like Joestar story, bro. And then the stands make it a lot more creative as well. Your demon pets will stop moving if they keep an eye on their gauges. Oh, okay, shit, I gotta watch that. Stalemate by themselves over time. Well, yeah, where are my shadows? Okay.
Die.
It's good, man. And this new one is good, too. They haven't finished it yet because they only put out 12 episodes, but this new one is good.
This bridge looks
It's like one of those animes where you don't know what to expect. Like you think you know what to expect, but you really don't.
Pierce throne. Go.
Dio and Creole be looking. Nah, I feel you on that, bro. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. Ooh, a golden orb. I do not blame you, bro. However, it's worth the watch. I feel like you would definitely like it. It's worth it, man. And it's one of those things where you don't necessarily have to watch the older ones to really get what's going on. You can watch the you can just watch the other one. You can watch the new one right now and not have you know, still kind of follow the story arc because it's only a separate story arc. So you can watch that new one right now and just watch it and then just go back to the other ones for references, like when they talk about the Speedwagon Foundation. You be like, oh, okay, that's where you got the Speedwagon. So there's actually like, it's gonna be if you watch it, you're gonna be, because the way they make it is like they make it like they make it like if you watch the new ones, you're just like the main character. You're like, oh, you're bringing everything in, you're figuring everything out. People teaching you and shit like that. But if you watch the older ones, you'll get the reference like, oh, that's where that came from. Ah, okay, word. So yeah, you should watch it. You should just go watch part 6, and then see how you feel about that, and then go watch the other ones, and then see how you feel about those. Yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I agree. 10 out of 10. And look, I feel you, man. It feels kind of sus, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it, bro. You should watch. You should definitely watch it, man. And then the manga is good too, especially when they have like all the stand names, when they actually use the stand names like Gold Experience and Sticky Fingers and Aerosmith and shit like that. Babyface and all that shit. I watched one of the part on Toonami with the dude switched body and collected it. Oh yeah, that one is a good one, bruh. Yeah, with shining diamond, crazy diamond, to make attack foes and increase strength. Oh, okay. L2.
Go ahead. Slice him. Rest in peace. The end is now.
Ah, okay.
To see the world in a grain of sand, heaven slice him.
Get the golem in here. I like the music.
This is the end. Rest in peace.
Stardust is with Kuja, right? Yeah, Stardust Crusaders is with Jotaro Kuja as the main JoJo. And then we have the one you was talking about, Diamond is Unbreakable, where Jotaro Kujo was in it, but it's another JoJo named Josuke Higashikata.
Human blood is the source of his strength. I must cut off his supply.
Oh shit. And then part six is Jotaro's daughter.
Slice.
Shit. Yeah, he's in it a bit. Yeah, and then he's also only in he is in what's it called what's it called Golden Wind, only for a little bit though. He's only in it for like a little bit. But part 6 is about Jotaro Kujo's daughter. That's why he's in. That one. Yeah, they were high school and one dude got beat down. You like Giovanni one, right? Yeah, yeah, that one is good. I like that one the most just because of a lot of the musical references. The stand battles and the musical references, those are really good. And I like the main character. I like his like motivation, wanting to be in the shadows and not be seen, but organize like the what's it called? Organize the bad guys from the shadows, the gang from the shadows and whatnot. And I like his ability too. I like his stand ability too. I thought his stand ability was cool as hell. Yeah, his power was hacked as fuck. And it's so hard to explain. Even if I tell you what it is, it's so hard to explain. His power was to skip time. And meaning that is, so for example, if I used it, King Crimson, for you it seemed like for sure you seemed like some time was cut out of you, but for me I seemed like all the movement you did. So say if you were like driving and or say you were like walking and then I used King Crimson, you would have noticed you would take 2 extra steps. Yeah, he was a gangster and the son of Dio. So yeah, that was a crazy like I like that ability. That was a dope ass ability. But it was hack as hell. And it's so hard to explain, like it's still like no one can really explain it. But I kinda like I've seen like a lot of videos that kinda explain like what it was talking about, like how it works and everything like this. So I get it now. But it's like a really like a lot to explain.
At your pleasure. Slice.
Yeah. And he has another ability where he can also look 10 seconds into the future. So he can change the face. So everything happens faded. So it's crazy. So like whenever he does it, everything happens is faded, whatever. He can see what happens 10 seconds in the future. And if it doesn't like fit his needs, he can change the face. Like move out the way or something like that. But you can only do it for 10 seconds. I gotta remember, this is not like Nero or Dante. I can't be like... Wasn't Josie on the end? Yeah. Yeah, that was exactly. It was the 5th one, part 5, Golden Wind. Jodeci was the end of that one. Cause in that story, they used a lot of like hip hop and like R&B artists in this story arc. So it was like, so they used Babyface. So they used Babyface. They used Notorious B.I.G. So they had a lot of like I like this one because they use a lot of like artists like Prince. Gold Experience is the Prince album, is the album Gold Experience. So that's Giorno's stand name. Sticky Fingers, Aerosmith. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I like this one a lot, because they use a lot of musical reference and it's dope because they like it shows like it's like all the stand like names have to do with Needhog. Oh shit. Have to do with like their powers.
I never liked this guy.
Yeah, it's a lot slower pace with this
A
guy.
box of rocks. Let's not even mess with this guy, V. He can't even leave the Clyphod anyway. Just a Clyphod parasite. Uh-oh. I think he hurt him. It's Avery!
Yeah, his gameplay is slower. You gotta think more methodically with him.
As the air to a bird, or the sea to a fish, so is contempt.
It's like it feels like you gotta do two things at once.